Hey Farm Fam, I wanted to do that cookie recipe today. That didn't work out, just things went late and didn't get to it. And today hasn't been a very good day for me, like mentally up here. I guess the last couple days haven't been so great. Of course, naturally, when I get in front of a camera or in front of people, it's like the switch gets turned on where it's like, and time to do stuff, but yeah, not feeling it today, and that happens. I do my best to get the work done that needs to be done, and then I just kind of manage myself after that. It's just sometimes I just get stuck in my head and just, I don't know, I don't think very good thoughts about myself, or I just like everything just feels wrong and just nothing feels right. It's just, and sometimes saying it out loud, I feel so silly. Like, just pull up your boots and just keep going. And this, I'm sure I'm not the only one out there who has moments like that. But one thing that does usually help me a lot when I get into this funk is, and I call it a funk because I've met people with legit depression and anxiety and other things like that, and I don't know if I'd classify myself like that because I can work through it. I mean, sometimes it can really just, like, this anxiety will just hit me, and I'll have these little panic attacks, and they usually don't last long, and then I can move on. But I don't think I have like full blown depression or anxiety. I think it's, for whatever reason, every couple of weeks or so, I get in the mood, I get in this, whatever you want to call it, and I just tell myself to do the best I can, and eventually it will go away. Maybe not the best way, but some of the ways that I try to manage when I'm not doing so well is, I made a list, is a meditation and breathing exercises can often help. But if sometimes it can help, but if it's something like in my mind, like I just have like this reoccurring self-destructive thoughts, and I say, when I mean self-destructive, I mean like you don't do anything right, or no one wants to be around you, or etc. Other things like that. Sometimes breathing and being left with my own thoughts isn't always the best. Maybe sometimes it's better to face it head on, but I'd rather not. So I've within the last year, yeah, it's probably been almost 2 years, I've started getting more into what's called ASMR, and I just said that, and I'm going to tell you what that actually means. So ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. I have no idea what that means, but according to the dictionary, it's a feeling of well-being combining with a tingling sensation in the scalp and down the back and neck, as experienced by some people in response to a specific gentle stimulus, often a particular sound. So that's according to Wikipedia, and we all know that they're the best. And some of my favorite, I just look them up on YouTube. Sometimes there's a couple of podcasts. My favorite right now is Ozley ASMR. She is just, I don't know her. I don't even know her like actual name, but whenever I see her, I just always feel like she's like my best friend, and she's just so warm and comforting, and I really like her videos. And I started out with ones that didn't talk, and now I like certain talking ones. But some of my favorite ASMR artists are Ozley ASMR, ASMR Bakery, and ASMR Zeitgeist. I really like them, and David's not a fan of ASMR. It's too much sensory information for him. It really helps me a lot. Before I got into ASMR, different things, I saw a post where it said touching something like something with a feeling. Like everything has a feeling, but like a soft blanket or maybe a rough something, you know. So like I usually go for soft items that can kind of help as well, and music helps a lot too. Usually try to find like soft, uplifting songs that help remind me that it'll be okay and I'll get through this. And yeah, so that's what I do. Sometimes listening to Christ-centered songs or reading scriptures help, and honestly sometimes it kind of makes it worse because not worse, sometimes it reminds me of maybe all the stuff that I'm lacking in, and but other times, depending on how my emotions are, different stuff, sometimes just being reminded that that Christ knows what I've gone through and knows what I am going through, sometimes that helps. And so it all just kind of depends on what's going on. But anyway, I hope some of these items help any of you who might struggle at times. But also, no, and I say this, do as I do, not do as I say, not as I do. Therapy or a life coach is a great resource for anyone who really struggles with these issues, or anyone who just wants a therapist or a life coach. Also, another thing that I forgot really helps me is being with animals, and so sometimes I'll just sit out with the cows and just listen to them or watch them, or just watching the dog or cuddling with the cat. I love when the cat comes up and purrs and she's just like laying right against me. That's really soothing as well. So even though there's a lot of different aspects to farming, the calming aspect of the animals and just being out away from people and a little bit more in nature is really nice. I guess it makes up for all the other stress that it can bring. Anyway, sorry if this video was a little bit of a downer. Just stuff happens, and it's okay. It's okay to not feel okay sometimes. And just, I know that if I do better at taking care of myself, I usually feel better. And I haven't been doing that very well. Just some later nights. My diet could definitely be better. Just sometimes I get so busy and I just don't want to sit down for 20 minutes and eat a salad. And so even though I say all this stuff that would do better to make us healthy, I don't always do it. And anyway, have a great night. I will try and do another quick video tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. And someday we're going to do this bacon fat and cookie recipe. So, yeah. Really appreciate you guys. Every little thing, every time you come and join us, whether it's here on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or even the TikToks. Really appreciate it. So, thank you. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.